Hello, friends!
Hello, how's it going?
It's Thibault from the Adobe Spark team.
It's the Spark home.
Spark home.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're
yes.
here in San Diego.
Yes, we
with
are.
you from San Diego, local. It's
That's
awesome.
right.
It's great.
It's Mari Smith here. Greetings, my dear friends. And we are at the Adobe MAX annual creativity conference with just about 10,000 of our best friends, right?
14,000.
14 now. The number's getting bigger. That's awesome. Great. So Adobe Spark, I've been a beta tester since about last year, even before it came out of beta.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love it because one of the many things I love about the Adobe Spark post and the video is that you can create your visual content, right? Static images, animated video on the mobile app. And then you can also, right now it's just iOS, so your iPhone or your iPad, and then you also have the suite of the desktop as well. So, and then there's the web page. So, I'm going to have Thibault. Oh, well, what do you want to say about, what do you want my peeps to know about Adobe Spark?
Well, hi to all the Mary Smith followers. Yeah, super excited to talk to you. Well, what I wanted to say is that Spark was in the keynote today.
Yes.
So just to highlight how important we think Spark is for Adobe and for the future of storytelling and content. And I think we're just realizing that people need to create a ton of content that looks awesome easily from everywhere. And sometimes it's hard to do that when you don't have the time, the skills. You need to run your business. You've got a food truck. You've got to run your business from home, and you've got all these things to do. Well, this is why we created Spark. So it's going to keep evolving as a product. It's going to be, in the next month, there's going to be some amazing features coming up. And so we'll probably do another thing so that you get to know that in advance.
Good.
But yeah, if you want, I can just do a quick...
Come on over,
Come on here, it's cozy. We don't have a fireplace, but it's almost there. So this is Spark, and so one thing that's cool with Spark is that, like Mary said, you can create from mobile, but also desktop. And the reason why we do it on the desktop is because we think that small businesses do a lot of the stuff from the desktop because that's where they do work.
That's true.
That's where they plan. That's where exactly. So social is something that happens everywhere, but sometimes you're at home and you need to get things done, and you're doing it on the computer. So let's say we're going to create. So this is the landing page for spark.adobe.com. It's free. You don't need.
Zoom in up there, people can see it.
Yeah, spark.adobe.com. And you just log in with your Facebook or Google, or if you don't have any of these, if you're not on these social platforms, well, you can just create it manually and just put your email. And then you land there and you say, okay, I can create a post for graphics. I can create a website with page for an invite and other things, and we'll talk about that, or a video. And of course, we know that video is important for social media, so we're going to talk about that. So let's start with Pose, which is, I have to admit, my baby. I worked on it for 2 years.
Yes,
okay, I'll start with it. Okay, let's say you need to have something beautiful on your Instagram account, or Twitter, or Facebook. And so I'm just going to start with Instagram. People love Instagram. I'm going to say, let's say I'm a coach, and I'm going to say, yesterday, you said...
Hi, Tony.
Tomorrow. Okay. Some people there's like the family watching. So automatically what Spark Post does is that it creates something. And one of the vision that we have for Spark is that people don't know necessarily how to start, and so they don't want to start with a blank canvas. So we think that just by having templates, it just makes it easier for people to start. So what you can do is then once you have something that you like, so I'm gonna change the text. I'm gonna make it like this.
So Thibault's changing the alignment there, and you see their little handles. You can drag and drop it. You got your little design grids. I love those.
Exactly. You don't have to click on the option. It just shows up because it's easy. And then you have that. You can spin. I
love the wheel. People don't know about the wheel. What's this?
Boom! Magic wheel.
He's turning it around. It's giving you suggested designs.
Exactly. So you can just spin the wheel. Once you have something you like, you can complete. And then one thing that's also hard is color harmony. So you say, you know what, give me different combinations. And I like this one. It stands out. It's got a nice contrast. good balance. I'm going to change a little bit of the opacity. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, I like that feature.
And then at this point, that's it. I can just add some text if I want. So let's say I wanted to add my my account. So let's say Mary Smith.
Hi, Lori. I'm at the Adobe MAX Design Conference, Creativity Conference in San Diego.
And for maybe
14,000 of our
haven't
friends
noticed,
here.
But there are social icons at the bottom. They're going to
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we've got everything.
I haven't used those as much yet.
Yeah, so we've added like Snapchat and a few others.
Oh, it puts the icon, right?
There
I
you
did
go.
see that.
Automatically,
Sweet.
boom, it's there. And what's cool is that if you go to the theme, the theme automatically detects that you've got multiple text elements, and now it's suggesting all the themes.
Wow.
So you see, it's like a very intelligent system.
Yes.
And then once you're done, you can say, you know what, I want this for, and this is the like the magical moment. You say, I want Facebook. Boom.
Yeah.
I want Twitter. I want Pinterest. And it just works
Automatically,
so,
beautifully resized.
Yeah, and so that's really how simple Spark is.
And show them how to change a background image to search for that
Yeah, so-
massive library of free images.
I can just replace the photo. And actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the shape. I'm going to go with something.
I love that too, the shapes.
And then I'm going to say background. Replace the photo, find a photo, and we're gonna say. So yesterday you said tomorrow we're gonna put something like a, I don't know, a forest.
Landscape. Oh yeah, sounds good.
And then we've got all these stock images that are free.
These are free. Do you hear
And then
that?
you can just
Free,
pick
not
the
$1
photo.
each.
And boom.
Love it.
And then that's
Look
it.
at that.
It's ready. It's ready to be
That is
posted.
so cool.
And then you can just share it.
Oh, that's pretty.
And then say share. And now it automatically syncs to the cloud. And then what you can do, I'm gonna go to my projects. I'm gonna refresh. Ta-da!
Look at that. I love that.
Shows
Right?
up, synced. And now check it out. I can always change my mind.
Yeah.
Twitter, Instagram, and then I can say, okay, you know what? Share it on Instagram. Boom, and there we go. We're off on Instagram.
Nice.
So really, really nice way to work, kind of like 360 between desktop and mobile.
We have a quick question in the house here from Diane Bjorling. She says, will this be staying free or is it a freemium-based product?
It will remain free, and actually it's a very good question. It's free today, and it will remain free. In the future, we'll have a lot of people asking for features like, how do I add my logo? How do I send that to Photoshop? How do I do all these things? And so in the future, we're thinking about, some features that will probably
People
be...
could just pay an extra upgrade.
Yeah,
to,
exactly.
Right? Yeah, but the basic product is going to
But
stay
the basic
free.
product, and there's going to be a
love
lot of tons of features that we're going to be adding that will remain free because we think that it should be accessible to everyone. But for the people that want more power user features, then we can accommodate that by maybe having some premium features.
Perfect. Love it. Love it.
So
Coolio.
now you can create a website,
Oh, I love this one. It's
or
really
like.
easy.
So why would you do that? Well, you want to have an awesome, product launch announcement. You want to have people register to a workshop that Mary's doing. Well, why don't you create a beautiful landing page for that? So if I do a Mary Smith Spark workshop.
Ooh,
That'd be cool.
Give me an idea now.
That'd be cool. And then he'd say, "Cause life is too short. Your life's too short to do all that stuff manually. You need Spark." So actually, that should be our tagline.
That's a
Adobe
really
Spark,
good
because life is
point.
too short. Okay, and so I'm gonna do plus photo, and I'm gonna do a cover photo. And I could let's do San Diego because I don't know. You're probably doing it in San Diego because that's your town. And then boom.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's pretty cool. That could be the view from the workshop.
That could
and
be.
so what's awesome with pages, as you start scrolling, you can start telling your story. You want to have a YouTube video of a previous workshop with a YouTube video. You press YouTube. You add it. This video has nothing to do, but it has a baby fox on it, so why wouldn't we not use that?
I love baby foxes.
And then you can add text, and then you put your text. And then as you do this, once you're done, you can just preview it
Yeah.
it's automatically creating this beautiful
Very
website.
nice.
But if I actually spend a little bit more time on it, and I'm going to show you what it looks like, you can start creating super rapidly landing pages like this. So check out, I'm going to scroll, and the image is in the background, the
like
text
the parallax
comes,
effect.
now
Yeah.
the image fades in, again, and a beautiful transition. You're telling a story through images and text, but in a way that's just better than a PowerPoint or just a PDF slide deck. It's like something that's immersive and beautiful. And the beauty of it is that it just looks amazing on any device. So from your phone, it's going to be responsive. So that's for Spark Page. And one of my favorites, Spark Video.
Yay!
So Spark Video, obviously we all know, like, Instagram is now a video platform. Facebook, Mark believes that, I call him by Mark, he's a good friend. Mark Zuckerberg saying that Facebook's going to be probably mainly video,
all video,
if not
right?
already. And so
yeah.
let's say I'm going to do a 10 tips on Instagram growth. And I want to show and tell, so I have different, kind of like templates. So I'm going to do a show and tell. I'm going to pick this one. And what I'll do, I'll start telling my story. I'm going to skip that because I know I work on the product. And I'm going to start typing some text. So let's say I'm going to go in layout, select thing plus photo, and I'm going to start putting a photo. What are we going to do? We're going to do social media. I'm going to get something.
Yeah, there's even you put Facebook in there. I know, and get some good stuff.
No. I want a good one. Okay, let's take this one. Actually, it's on. It's not great, but we get the idea. And I'm going to start putting some text. And I'm going to say 10 tips on Instagram growth. And then as I do that, I can just keep telling my story. So I can say number one, hashtags, and I can tell my story, blah blah blah. And what's awesome is you press play, it's already generating that beautiful, these transitions with your text, and you can pick the different music if you want, and apply that, and a different theme. So if you don't like this style, if you hover, we've added this little option, so you can now preview what it's going to look like. And so if you want to do something more like this, you just apply it, and that's it. And now you've got this these transitions with a little bouncy effect playing. And then you can say share, and you got a video that's MP4, or just open the Spark Video app and then save to camera roll and post it on Instagram.
Beautiful, beautiful. Can you go back just for a quick sec? Because a couple more things on that one. Now you can just edit it, right? You can just go in there.
Exactly.
And
so
edit,
now
right?
everywhere on mobile or here, I can go back to my project.
And whether it's a post, a page, or a video, you can see that, folks, right?
Exactly.
You see that?
So
that's
you
what
can
Thibault did.
You can see all the projects I did. You can see this is on my account. So I've been playing with some stuff, making jokes with friends about deep V's. So yeah, it's off. Look, for instance, the other day we were doing a workshop on standing out on social media that I was presenting at, and we did that on Spark. I did it very quickly, and we posted on our Instagram and our Twitter. This is the Twitter format. I could just resize and say Instagram, and now boom, I've got the format for Instagram.
I love that how the text automatically lays itself out nicely. Now you don't have to kind of drag and drop and make it any different.
Just easy like it should be.
Yeah. Can you go back to one of the videos, because I want to also point out one feature, just any video you're working on.
Yes.
Just
So
that last
open,
one. Yeah, that one.
one.
Yeah. So I particularly love the. It's coming up. Here we go. The layout. So if I decide that in here, like let's say, I changed my mind and I want one that's here, pick that one. So then I think, I want to try a different one. I do the thing in full photo or something like that.
You can just say, I want just full screen. I want a thing and a caption, so you can have that.
See that? It just automatically.
You can have two things, and check it out. One thing that's awesome is like, imagine you want to replace that and you want an icon. And icons are a really powerful way. So let's say you want to replace this image with social media. So you can just like do that. And now check it out, right? You've got all these amazing.
Look and feel.
If I want to talk about Instagram, I'm sure there's beautiful icons for Instagram. right?
Yeah.
And boom.
Yeah.
And now my story.
It looks very different. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Really
So
cool.
it's really easy to create something that's going to look good. And as we move forward in the next month, you will enable one feature that's been a big request is video support, so that you can import video clips. Because right now, you might be thinking, okay, this is great, but how do I actually have video in video? This is very meta. And so video in video is going to be possible in the next month. If you're interested, reach out or talk to Mary.
Yeah.
I don't know, or just put a comment, say, I want to be in the video beta right now.
There you go.
And then
we'll
we'll put you in the beta, because Michaela, who's at Max, who's just right there
Yes.
behind. Michaela,
There she is.
who's the sport video PM, will get you on the beta so that you can have access to this cool stuff.
Yeah, and I confess that I actually do have the video beta, and I really love it, and it's really cool to be able to drop the little clips in there. Doesn't that trim to 3 seconds?
Yeah,
Right now?
yes, and you can also spread the story. You can say import this video and distribute it across the slides, and I want to tell my story over it. And yeah, it's amazing. One thing I really want, and I keep telling Michaela, is we need square. We need a square format. We need a square format. So it's coming. It's coming. She said she promised.
Okay, that's great. Even though Instagram supports landscape and portrait.
I do, but one thing I
Facebook.
keep noticing is that some people, because they don't have the guardrails, the square guardrails, they have their text that's actually being cut from the feed in Instagram.
Yeah.
So to make sure that it stays in the center, if we had a square, maybe that would help.
Yeah.
So
This is great.
we've got a lot of people, Diana and Marthy, and everyone's like, I want to be in the beta. This is great. 100 people. Oh my God, this is great.
Yeah. And like, let's see now. We've got this little. What does this do? Okay, so it's filters. Okay.
I didn't know they had filters directly live now.
So this is basically a pop. We can go black and white.
Can't we do like
that's nice.
Halloween masks
They
live
did-
from light? Yeah, they
They
removed
had
it.
them, and this is my favorite, Shrek. Look.
Oh
this is my
no!
Shrek.
That's pretty good. I will be like this now from now on.
And then you can draw on it as well. Hello.
That's really cool. I didn't know about the live drawing.
Yeah. It's pretty wild, isn't it?
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh wait, now I have to get rid of it. How do you get rid of it?
I think delete.
Delete it. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Phew. I'm gonna have a big hello across my screen. Hello. Okay, great. Hey, friends. It's really great to have you here. I'm drawing. Someone says drawing my face. Oh yeah, right. Okay, so here we go. Watch. I'll put
Watching this video whilst walking the dog on chilly Scottish night. Hey, it's San Diego and it's freezing in this room, but outside it's pretty awesome.
But you can have a smile. There you go. You gotta get around and have some fun now and again, right, my friends? So yeah, if you have not checked out, and then I'll just X have to get it out and then flip it this way. And any questions at all, let us know. And,
One thing I will just show quickly for the people who are still watching, and there's a lot of them. We have one feature that I didn't show here.
Ooh, yeah,
That's kind of like, okay, I'm going to show a sneak peek of something we've never shown. Do you want to see it?
Yes, please.
Do people want to see it?
Yeah,
I'm going to only show it if people want to see it.
Do you want to see it? Tell us
Okay.
you want to see it. They do. They want to see it.
Okay, great. Let's do it. So I'm going to show something that's already in the product. Maybe some people have missed it, and I'll show something that no one has seen because we never showed it outside the building. So animations on Spark posts. You want to create these, Spark, obviously, Instagram supports videos and loops. And so what if you could actually create beautiful transitions and you export that as a little video and post that on Instagram?
I love
Right?
it. This
So
is one of
imagine
my
you do that, you do a little
favorite features.
fade for the iced pumpkin latte, and then you say resize. It will keep working. How cool is that?
Beautiful.
Oh my God. Every time, I've been working on this product for so long, every time I use it, I'm like, this is just awesome. Yeah, it's just too cool. Okay, I'm going to show you something really awesome that we have never shown. What is going on? Okay, this is not this. Let's use this. Okay, check it out. So we're going to take this, I'm going to remix that. See how this thing looks different?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so if I click the plus,
Text. Photo.
logo. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Logo.
I'm looking for my logo. Number one feature request.
Number one feature request. Logo.
And then once it's awesome, also layout. And now check it out. Ooh.
Oh wow!
Right?
Look,
Like,
that's
boom.
nice.
And now check it out. Ooh.
That's like diptych.
Right,
or
and
right?
now I can do that.
Oh,
I
that
can do
is
this. I can
awesome.
say, you know what, I just want to do that. And then this, I'm going to do something like this. And then I'm going to resize it. And so if I do resize, check it out. Automatically,
Wow.
right? Isn't that awesome?
Beautiful.
So
Really
all
nice.
that stuff is coming soon. Amazing.
We're getting some questions here, Thibault. Anna, what is the app name? That one, no, it's Apple only, right? You want to speak to that a little bit?
Yeah.
Android coming in.
It's coming.
Next year.
So we decided to, when we ship, we were on iOS first.
Yeah.
iPad and iPhone. And then what happened is we were like, okay, we get to pick because we can't do everything.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, an audience that's really important for us is small businesses, people working for business, and most of these people work on their laptop. So we had to do the web version. That was the second thing. And now we know we need to be on Android. It's something we keep talking about and we need to prioritize, and it's actually happening, but it will take some time. We promise it'll be happening, but give us a little bit more time. And I know it's hard to wait, but it will be there, but just a little bit more
They
time.
can use the cool thing, my Android friends, is you can use the web version. The web version.
You can use the web version
everybody,
exactly on
right?
your Chromebook or on your laptop. And as soon as we have Android, of course, we'll let you know. You'll know about it.
Mario says, I'm going to the App Store.
Great.
That's awesome. We love to hear that. Okay, great. This is fabulous. And anything else that folks need to know? Adobe.
Anything else? Well, again,
What's the vision? What's the vision for Spark?
so the vision,
The long-term vision. I
the
wanna
long-term
know.
vision is we think that people need, like I said, people need to create beautiful content, more and more content. The velocity has exploded, and people we need to have content that looks beautiful. Instagram, it needs to look stunning. Pinterest
Yep.
is now like lots of traffic. And a very important platform. It needs to be visual, and so people need beautiful content. So for us, what we think is the first step was to introduce that on the web, on mobile. Next step is going to be introducing some more control, so you can add your logo, so you can add your colors, so you can add your custom fonts, so that you can really get more control. Because we have some people saying, well, it's great, I love it, I use it for personal project, I use it for my nonprofit, I use it for my small business, but I have a friend, they work at NBC, they work at Universal, they'd love to use it, but they use a specific font. They need to have, the content that looks exactly like what corporate communication
Yep.
looks like. And we don't have that control. That's something that we're going to be doing.
Good. Good.
Now,
Beautiful.
and then in the future, I will say that I think, and I'll put my Adobe hat a little bit out on the side, but I'll share something with you. We think that there's something interesting in providing more, insights to people on how it's performing, how things are performing, right? So, it's something that I personally believe would be awesome. Is like, in post, what if we could tell you more about how you're doing and things you should be doing?
Social stats. you mean?
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So if you guys think this is cool, thumbs up. Send some likes, because that's something that we think is going to be important for everyone. And Instagram and all the platforms are exposing some analytics, but we think we can actually bring something to the value there when it's tied to your content.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome. So, my friends, we have been chatting to Thibault. He heads up the Adobe Spark team. And Adobe Spark is basically a 3-in-1 free app, desktop and iOS. Whether you are PC, Mac, Android, iOS, you can go to spark.adobe.com on your desktop. And follow! What's your math story? At Adobe Spark. At Adobe Spark. I
There you
love
go.
it. I love it. Oh, hey friends, this has been Mari Smith, and I'm coming to you live from Adobe MAX, the annual creativity conference, and here's Thibault, and there's Michaela and Christopher in the back. chit-chatting away. We're just hanging out with 14,000 of our best friends, right?
Yeah, exactly. And there's a question about, do you support Hebrew? Yes, we have some Hebrew fonts. So it's supported. Arabic and Hebrew fonts are supported. There's not a ton, but yes, it's supported. And we actually did that over last Christmas, because we had a lot of users in Middle East, and so we made it happen.
I love it. I love it. That's great to know. You guys listen. They listen and they deliver.
Exactly.
Just scrolling up here. I'm still here. Mario. Okay, great. Sweet. Is that, she says, what I heard by now is that the app is free. Yep. Go to the App Store. You got it, Mario.
Exactly. Just log in with your Facebook or whatever you want to use, and you're there. Enjoy.
Enjoy, my friends. We'll see you again.
Bye-bye.
Ciao for now. Bye.